I'd spent the first 8 months of my PhD planning this perfect field season. I planned my thesis explicitly for a particular field site north of Fort McMurray, and everything was going really well. And then the fire broke out in early May and our entire lab panicked. And I was in a particular spot because in order to get to my field site, which is at McClellan Lake, you have to go through Fort McMurray. It's the only access point. The province had issued a ban on quads in mid-May because the mufflers can ignite fires, and Alberta was under really high fire risk at the time. The species that I study, common nighthawk, is particularly associated with sandy areas. And some of the first fat bikes were actually made for sandy areas. And so we thought, well, this could be a thing. Let's give it a shot. The fat bikes basically gave us the freedom to go wherever we needed to go to find our species. Having 4 bikes, 2 from United Cycle and 2 from Hardcore, meant that we could each take a bike, go off on our own, and do the work we needed to do.
We hopped on board right away. It was an application where bikes could be used where beforehand they were previously hadn't been able to be used. It also gave us an opportunity to help part of the community, which is a big part of United Cycle's mandate, is community support. We weren't 100% sure what kind of environment they were going into. We knew the bikes perform really well in areas where you have to break trail or sandy terrain, and we were really happy with the results.
When the quad ban was lifted, we continued to use fat bikes because we preferred them, and I think we'll be going back up to McClellan again this year with my team, and we will definitely be taking fat bikes. I have no interest in using quads again.